Good evening, guys, and welcome back to Golden Lap. Race number 2, episode number 2. We're back for another episode here today, guys. And we're going to be, we're back with night racing. I had to custom make that thumbnail, which is quite cool. Because the logo was actually like relatively simple, which is quite nice. But look at that, we're in 6th. Would you believe it? We're in 6th in the team standings with 1 point, which is way better than we managed in most of the season. with Josh Motorsport. So next game, next race, Autodromo Gran Lego qualifier. I think this is in Mexico. Again, it's looking like there's going to be rain and it's a bumpy track, so there's a bit of an extra crash chance, which is not what we're after. Wow, feels invigorated. Hopefully we get some nice bonuses like that. There's the sponsor challenge. We are currently in the tuning setup, so what we're going to do is we're going to send out on the softs, and then when they get back, we will be able to tune up. All good, which is always great. And now we can tune up a little bit. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? 4 and 4, that's a good one. 1 and 1. 1 and 3. Yep, that's a good one as well. Now there isn't really many good ones out there. And let's take a risk on a 4 and a 3. We get 8. That's not bad. That's not bad. And then potential for a 5, and we did get the 5. That's awesome. Okay, out we go again, and then we play the same game again. Yes. Yes. There. 3 and a 4, we'll take that. Oh, we'll take that one big time. That was a 5 and a 6. And that's actually all we're going to be able to do with that car there. So, out they go again. We're currently sitting at the bottom, completely untuned, nothing set, but we'll get some green sectors here, which we do indeed get. And will we jump up? We do jump up. Look at that. We cut basically 2 seconds. We cut about 2 seconds off of our time there, which is brilliant. Exactly what we're after. And we do drop down the standings again. But still, look at that. 2.11, 2.09 on the next one. So, okay, 3 and a 9. 3 and a 12. And we've done nothing on the engine, so we probably need to take a bit of a risk on that. 4 and a 5. Nice. A 3 and a 4. That's nice as well. There we go. A little bit of a bonus. And we'll send out again on the softs. Now, a 3 and a 4. A 5 and a 6. 3 and an 8. 5 and a 6 again. Nice. Okay, so on both cars, actually, we're not tuning the engine so much. Probably, I mean, it's just kind of hot luck what you get. You know, there's not really much you can do about it. Whatever you do get is what you get, but hopefully next time we'll be able to tune the engine just a tad. Okay, that lap did boost up Romano again. Romano's up into 15th, but those times are gonna change every time. It is getting a little bit wet now. It's still not quite wet enough though. So 4 and a 5. 2 and a 4. 2 and a 2, a 4 and a 4, a 3 and a 4. There we go, that's a good one. 2 and a 5, and that'll be that. Out you go. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 7. Go for these lower ones here. See if we get some bigger ones. That was it. Oh, that was a risk, and we did waste it. That was unfortunate. I was going for a bit of a risk on the tuning of the engine, seeing if the engine would boost just a tad, but it didn't really fancy it. So, yellow flag does not help. Does not help the situation, but it does mean that we can retune and go out again at some point. So let's go for it. Is it Inters yet? Yes, it is. Okay. Can't be tuned again until it's set a new lap time. Yes, because we weren't able to. The track's drying out. Oh, it is. Okay, well, we can still set a lap and try and allow us to tune up again. So, still worth setting the lap, even if we're kind of wasting a lap out there. Let's send out again. Go back to the softs. Yeah, we'll go back to the softs. 4 and a 5. Nice. 3 and a 6. Do risk on the engine? I think we do. 13, that was good. That was also good. Okay. That was actually not so bad, but we've only got maybe 2 or 3 laps left. Got to take a couple more risks here, I think. That was a good one. That was okay, only okay. Well, the steering's looking good. We'll see if we can finish that up on the next round of tuning. But not the best. Not the best. It's just okay. Really, it's just okay. And we do need a little bit, just, a little bit more. We need a little bit more. Okay, into the pits they come. So Vitali down at the bottom, but Romano's actually picked up a little bit of time. 3 and a 4. 3 and a 3. I'm going to risk that one going into the red. So let's go down here. Still down here. Still working. Just not enough. We're going to have to try that again next time. And wait for that to go red. Awesome. Okay, so let's try and get this. There's not really a chance here. We'll go for this one. 5, not bad. 4 and a 5, that's a good one. 3 and a 4, that's also a good one. There's a chance on that one. Oh, it didn't work. Didn't go for it. Onto the softs. Oh no, that one did actually get a golden tune, so we don't need to worry about that. 1 out of 6 with only a lap to go and maybe one more chance to tune and send them out, but then they won't be able to set a new lap. So will we know how much better we've done? That's the question. That is the question. Okay. Green sectors, though. Green sectors. And Vitali is very close to the cars around him. Look at that. That's a big, big increase for Vitali. Actually. Okay, we're back in. Will we have the chance to send out again? Yes, we will. Lovely. Okay. Okay, that's a big one. Yes, perfect. That's perfect. A golden tune over there. Lovely. Okay, okay, okay. That's perfect as well. Awesome. 2 golden tunes on that. Very close. 62 out of 70. Couldn't quite get it. Couldn't quite get it. So very close on Johnson. Sorry, not on Johnson. On Vitali's car. But now we've got hope for Romano that we can do a little bit better. So I'm going to go for a big risk here. Get 10. Not bad. And again. And again. Perfect. So it's best we're going to get off the engine. 48. That's really not that much. And they'll go out and they'll set their last laps. Oh, and we don't even get to. Wow. We don't even get to. Because of the yellow flag, it means we can't move our... That's really unfortunate. That's really not great. Was that planned? Was that planned? I don't know. Is that some qualifying shenanigans? I don't know. It could be. Okay, Woods has just got 1 lap to do. But nope, doesn't even finish it. Okay, fine. And that's qualifying complete, and we are, unfortunately, down at the bottom. Our last chance to boost up and get into the, better positions. Taken from us. Taken from us. So, let's go into the hards and the mediums. Actually, no, we're going to go into the hards for both. Try and long stop this. Yeah. Okay, there's another bonus for Ezzolini. And, I mean, Ezzolini at the top of the pile anyway. So, first lap. I expect us to fall to the bottom. We have. That's okay. We're on the hards. There's actually a lot of other drivers who have gone for the hards. Probably for the same kind of strategy, which is... Okay, we don't need you to fight teammates right now. What we're going to try and do is if Vitali pushes ever so briefly, will that drag Romano with him? Doesn't look like it will. Doesn't look like it will, so there's no real point in doing that. There's no real point in doing that. We're going to have to make up a lot of positions if we're going to get points here today. We managed to get points in race 1. We got 1 point. But whether or not we can do that again, that's a different question. But we are playing the long game, of course. So we're going to see if we can go long on these tyres. And let's see if we can quickly get a position with Romano. We're 2 seconds behind. Let's push and try and cut that gap. 1.68. Get a little bit more information over here. There we go. That's what we like. We want to see more. 1.35, 1.1. We could make that overtake. Then again, Vitali's under pressure right now. Just make the overtake. There we go. No. No. Oh, he's desperately trying. Can't quite get it. They're swapping positions. And Vitali's actually lost out. Now we are back at the right at the back, but they're right on his gearbox. Go on, you can get him. You can get him. There we go. Vitali got it. Now it's your turn. Hold Fisher off, and let's see if Romano can now get Fisher. Fighting at the back. Is well, you know, it's still racing. It's still racing, and remember we are going long on these tyres. We don't want to stress out too much though. That's also part of it. Okay, fine. Romano's done really well. We are able to kind of keep with the pack there. So all this fighting at the back probably isn't doing what we need to do. There's going to be pit stops around us. I think maybe we do just play it long. See how we go. Just kind of playing the long game, playing the long strategy. See if that works. It should. It should mean that we have a bit more time later on, but not necessarily. I don't know. Vitali is still right on Fisher's gearbox, so I do think if we went for the red, the overtake wouldn't take long. It would have maybe even just 1 lap. 0.56. 0.40. And there's the overtake. You see what I mean? That's exactly what I mean. Okay, let's calm it down. In fact, while people are in the pits, let's push just a little bit. Actually, it was only Rinaldi. Only one driver went in the pits there, but we're going to push just a little bit. So we still want to try and time the pit stop to when we go onto the inters, or maybe straight onto the wets even. There is a chance of that as well. And Vitali is now closing in on Fonseca. And there we go. That's the overtake. There's another Von Heim went into the pits as well. And okay, let's calm it down then. You're into the red on the stress level, so we don't really want to do that. Romano also just got Fisher and moved into 17th. Very nice. Look at that. The Von Heim and Rinaldi, both of them at the back, going for early stops and then going on to the hards. Is that? I'm not sure if that's the right move. I don't know. We'll see. There's another. Acosta's gone into the pit, so we've made up another position on the drivers that have made pit stops. What is the goal? What is the goal? I would say the goal is mostly just to fight for points. I think. Because fighting for race wins is very much out of the question. Like, right now, you can see even just on the lap times here that there's the gap. You know, we can't break that 1 minute to, well, 2 minute mark, really, but go sub 2 minutes. Whereas other cars are doing that kind of easily. You know, so that's what we're kind of looking at, kind of what we're worrying about. Okay. Let's speed things up just a bit because we're not really going to push for a little while. We're just going to keep driving the way we're driving. Pit stops will start to happen soon. But there's still a decent gap between Romano and Acosta. So 5 seconds or so. Slow pit stop for Villalba. What a disaster. It's alright. It's alright. We're still going long. The rain is now coming down. You can see that on the screen. It's gonna get... It's gonna get... It's only gonna be inters, I think. I think it's only gonna be inters. Which is okay. We can probably... We can probably... Oh, yellow... Oh, yep. Straight away. Straight away. Oh, we've missed it. Not... No, 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 no. Not entirely, actually. Not entirely. Is it inters, though? I don't know. We're gonna let the... Oh, it's a tough decision here. Oh, I don't know. I don't actually think it's going... Oh, but it will be. It will be wet enough for inters, but not for very long. Let's go for it with... No, let's go for it with Romano. And then with Vitali, we go on to the hards and try and cover both strategies. The thinking being, if one of our cars, even if just one of our cars is able to get into the points, then we'll take that as a bonus. We'll take that as a bit of a win. Okay. Okay, we're back racing. How are the inters looking for Romano? There are a couple of others who have gone to the inters, but some have gone to hards as well. This is it. This is like the most... Oh, but the rain's gonna stick around. The rain is gonna stick around. That's really interesting. I can't make a judgment, you know. I can't make a snap judgment of what the best call is. It's really difficult. Which is great, because that's the kind of like what you want from your racing. You want a bit of uncertainty about what the best tyre is, because then it means when the cars are out there, you get drama, and you get overtakes, and you get potential, you know, like you don't want crashes, but you know, you get slipping and sliding and stuff like that. There we go, there's another one. Fisher couldn't keep hold of it, lost it on the exit of a kind of a long turn. And we're going to have a lot of fuel to burn at the end of this race. There's no need to pit again. Oh, box. Vitali needs to pit. Okay, onto a new set of hards. Let's go. In you come. In you come. Oh, that's really... Well, it's lucky that it happened. It's lucky that it happened during a... Oh, it would be really nice if this yellow flag was like 2 or 3 laps later, because then Romano on his inters could swap back to a dry set. Track's getting too wet, Vitali says. Or can you survive, though? Should he have gone on to the inters? I don't know. What is his lap time looking like? Well, it doesn't really count with the yellow flags. We've got to see what the next lap kind of comes out as. Oh, no, he's way too slow. He is really struggling on the hard tyre. It looks like Romano's going to go past him, so we're going to let him go. Vitali's... It didn't even matter. But then the track is going to dry out. It is going to dry out. This is... Should have gone to the inters. Oh. Okay, I'm going to start telling... No, not a pit. Actually... You know what? Yes, we are going to go for that pit. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Let's tell Romano to push for a little bit. Let's see if we can make up some positions here. See if we can get 12th. Von Heim is just in front of us. There we go. That's 12th. That's 12th done. Keep pushing. Acosta is next. Where is Acosta? There he is. There he is. There's he's gone now. Kukkonen is just a couple of corners ahead. 3.5. Not very far at all. Not very far at all. 2.3. The gap is closing. Okay, now we've got to stop because that stress level is getting way too high. Okay, the water is going. Let's pit onto... You know what? Just go onto a pair of softs. A set of softs. Why not? Vitaly, you can go to the end of the race, I would say. Let's give a bit of a push as well. Oh, let's make a pit for Vitaly as well. They both go on the softs. They're on the best possible tire. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, actually. The softs don't like the wet as much. Oh, but it is going to dry out. That might have been the wrong call. It is going to dry out, though. It does extend the race a little bit, which means potentially those tires will come into play. I don't know. I don't know. Moretti with the fastest lap. DNFs really not good for the red team. And something, I can't remember the name. Okay. Okay, let's slow it down to ×1. What are we looking at? Romano is there on the soft tire. If we look at the soft tire, it's just out of the range right now. The medium is as well. The hard tire is just about in range. We've got Vitaly pushing, trying to catch Rinaldi. There's a bit of a gap. We're going to push with Romano as well. The gap is not very much. You can see they're all in a bit of a train here. And then there is a bit of a gap up to Acosta, who is, of course, who we overtook at the very end of the last race. Romano now chasing down Rosenvisk. 2.8, 2.7. Okay, we're going to have to stop because that stress level was getting too high. Keep the fuel burn, though. The fuel burn's actually okay. Romano, I'm going to have to risk it and see if we can get points. It's 6 seconds. It's a big gap. Into 11th now. 6 seconds. 5.9. Nah, we couldn't make it. We couldn't make it. We finished in 11th. I didn't even realise we were on the last lap. Didn't even realise. We were just pushing. We don't manage to get the position. But, I mean, that is probably accurate. You can see kind of the fastest lap. Romano 1.56. We were a faster car when we were fully going for it. When we were fully sending it. You know? We just ran out of laps. And that yellow flag. Ezzolini get another win. Wayland takes second and third. Which means they jump in the standings. Oh, dang. Oh, no, they take 33 from that. Is that from that race? Because we still have 1 point. We didn't manage to do that. That's fine. Okay. Romano's still in 11th place in the title race, but Levi Mack and Moretti is actually dropped to 3rd, so we've got a bit of a race on there. You never know. Ezzolini keep winning races, and we're now tied up with Bancroft. It's going to be a fight with Bancroft for 6th place, it looks like, because the other teams are just a little bit further ahead right now. And that's that. Wow, it really is kind of crazy how quickly you get through a race, and you're just like, cool, next race. But there we go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Golden Lap is a really, really cool game. Really kind of simple, kind of toned down, but still quite fun, quite engaging game. I really, really like it. I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. I shall catch you next time.